This will haunt your child's birthday party. In Switzerland, parents can hire a terrifying clown to spice up their child's birthday celebration. This isn't just any clown. Imagine a spooky figure lurking around, creating a suspenseful atmosphere that leaves children both excited and a little scared. As the big day approaches, the clown stalks the birthday kid, heightening the suspense and anticipation. Then, on the actual birthday, the eerie climax arrives with a dramatic cake smash that sends shivers down everyone's spine. Instead of a traditional party with balloons and games, this unique experience transforms the day into something unforgettable. It's a thrilling way to celebrate for those who enjoy a good scare. Would you dare to make your child's birthday a chilling adventure like this? Have you ever wondered why red teams often win? A fascinating study has looked at an impressive 55 years of football matches and discovered something really interesting. Teams that wear red uniforms tend to perform better at home games than teams sporting other colors. This trend suggests that the color red might carry a psychological edge. Players donning red often feel more confident and powerful, likely because red is associated with dominance and aggression. But it's not just the players who notice that hue. Opponents may feel intimidated when facing a team in red. This color psychology could be a game changer, influencing not only how players feel about their performance, but also how they are perceived on the field. So the next time you watch a match, keep an eye on the teams in red. Could color truly be a secret weapon in the world of sports? Did you know most food comes from just 17 species? Over 75% of the global food supply comes from only 12 plant species and 5 animal species. That's pretty shocking, right? This heavy reliance on such a small number of sources poses a real threat to our food security. With agricultural systems focused mainly on these few species, we risk losing biodiversity. It's like putting all your eggs in one basket. This narrow genetic base makes our crops and livestock more vulnerable to pests, diseases, and the changing climate. If a new pest or disease emerges, for example, we could face massive crop failures and food shortages. To combat this, experts emphasize the importance of crop diversification. By growing a wider variety of plants and animals, we can create a more resilient food system that can better withstand challenges. So next time you sit down for a meal, think about the diversity of your plate. Adding more variety not only helps your health, but also contributes to the health of our planet. You won't believe what red flying squirrels can do. These incredible nocturnal mammals, native to the dense jungles of South Asia, have a remarkable ability to glide. They possess a special membrane that stretches between their limbs, allowing them to soar through the air with grace. Imagine jumping from a tree branch and gliding effortlessly up to 1,300 feet. This fascinating adaptation helps them navigate the thick jungle canopy, find food, and evade predators. Red flying squirrels are mainly herbivores, often eating fruits, nuts, and flowers. But their gliding skills make them unique and exciting animals to observe in their natural habitat. By gliding, they not only travel efficiently, but also enjoy a thrilling perspective of their jungle home. Next time you think of squirrels, consider these amazing acrobats soaring through the trees. Isn't nature fascinating? Is it really true that sugar can be art? Joseph Mars, an Australian artist, has taken sugar and transformed it into astonishing, hyper-realistic sculptures that look so mouth-watering they almost ask to be tasted. His creations don't just sit in a gallery. They're designed to engage all the senses, inviting viewers to experience a delicious convergence of art and food. Unlike your typical museum exhibits, Mars's sculptures allow for a fascinating twist. Visitors are sometimes encouraged to taste the works themselves. Imagine biting into a lifelike piece of candy that looks just like a real fruit or a sweet dessert. This unique approach blurs the line between art and culinary delight, creating an interactive experience that leaves a lasting impression. Mars's work challenges our perception of what art can be, showing that sometimes it can be as sweet as sugar. Can you imagine that camels can survive 2 weeks without water? These incredible animals have special adaptations that allow them to thrive in some of the driest places on Earth. Their unique kidneys are biological marvels, designed to minimize water loss while filtering out waste. This means that even when conditions get tough, camels can tolerate losing a significant amount of body fluid. For them, staying hydrated is an art. When they find water, they can gulp down a whopping 40 gallons in one go, replenishing their bodies rapidly. This remarkable ability not only makes camels kings of the desert, but also enables them to support humans and other animals in extreme climates. Imagine riding a camel across the hot sands, knowing that these resilient creatures can go days without a drink. Isn't it fascinating how nature has equipped them for life in such harsh environments? Did you know about Nero's unusual urine tax? In ancient Rome, Emperor Nero introduced a tax on urine, creatively named the vectical urine. This tax capitalized on urine's ammonia content, which was essential in cleaning wool and bleaching garments, making it highly valuable to the textile industry at the time. By transforming bodily waste into a profitable revenue stream, Nero showcased the Romans' innovative approach to both sanitation and commerce. The idea may sound bizarre today, but it demonstrates how the Romans sought practical solutions for everyday needs, even if it meant collecting taxes on something as unexpected as urine. The tax became a part of the larger Roman economy, impacting trades and tradespeople. So the next time you think about taxes, remember how even the most unusual sources like urine played a role in shaping history. Guess what really drives kids to share? Research shows that children have a natural urge to help and care for others, and this is evident from a young age. In various experiments, kids have been observed consistently sharing food with their peers, showcasing their innate tendency to connect and empathize. Even toddlers who might not fully grasp the concept of sharing still reach out and offer help when they see someone in need. This instinct isn't just a learned behavior, it seems to come from deep within them. The remarkable thing is that even children who are limited in their own resources often choose to give, reflecting a powerful sense of community and compassion. So what factors contribute to this incredible tendency? Understanding these behaviors can highlight the importance of nurturing empathy in children, helping create a kinder world as they grow. Here's a wild fact about cuttlefish camouflage. Cuttlefish, fascinating relatives of octopuses and squids, boast an incredible ability to change both color and skin texture. These remarkable creatures serve as living billboards of biological illusion, capable of transforming their appearance with astonishing speed. They achieve this through a combination of three types of pigment cells: chromatophores, which expand and contract to create vivid colors, iridophores, that reflect light to produce iridescent effects, and leucophores that adjust brightness. But the magic doesn't stop there. Cuttlefish also possess muscular papillae beneath their skin, enabling them to create bumps, spikes, or wrinkles that mimic textures like coral, sand, or seaweed. This extraordinary ability to blend in both visually and physically allows them to hide from predators or ambush unsuspecting prey. What's even more intriguing is that cuttlefish rely on their keen eyesight and memory to adapt to their environments, demonstrating impressive learning and problem-solving skills. This extraordinary skill set not only helps ensure their survival, but also highlights the sophisticated intelligence of these remarkable sea creatures. Let's uncover the truth about sharks' incredible health. Sharks have long fascinated scientists and the public alike, but one of the most incredible aspects about them is their astonishing immunity to certain diseases, particularly cancer. Research shows that these ancient creatures, which have roamed the oceans for over 400 million years, possess unique biological features that allow them to resist illnesses that can devastate other species. Their cartilage-based skeletons, for instance, play a crucial role in this immunity by providing a stable environment free from the inflammation often seen in bony fish. Additionally, sharks produce specific compounds that help to prevent the growth of tumors. This remarkable ability has sparked interest in the medical community, where scientists are eager to learn from these magnificent creatures to improve human health. Could studying sharks lead to breakthroughs in cancer treatment or other diseases? Scientists continue to explore this fascinating connection, making sharks not only apex predators, but also possible allies in the fight against illness. Surprising twist saved a famous chef's life. On September 11, 2001, Michael Lomonaco was the head chef at Windows on the World, a popular restaurant located at the top of the North Tower of the World Trade Center. That fateful morning, instead of being at his restaurant, he found himself delayed due to a seemingly minor event. He stopped to get his glasses repaired. This unexpected pause turned out to be a life-saving moment. Just as the first plane struck the tower, Monaco was away, sparing him from being in the restaurant where many others lost their lives. His story serves as a powerful reminder of how unpredictable life can be and how small decisions might alter our destinies in unimaginable ways. Imagine if he hadn't taken that time, his life could have turned out very differently. What does this tell us about luck and fate? Turns out the truth is that slavery was a business. The Atlantic slave trade reveals a tragic and unsettling chapter in human history, known particularly for its triangle trade system. This horrific practice functioned through three distinct legs. Initially, ships embarked from Europe to West Africa, where countless individuals were captured and sold into a life of slavery. The next leg transported these enslaved individuals to the Caribbean, where they toiled under brutal conditions to cultivate cash crops like sugar and tobacco. These highly valuable products were then loaded onto ships and sent back to New England, where they were exchanged for manufactured goods, including clothing, tools, and rum. This cycle of exploitation and abuse completed the triangle and was driven by an insatiable greed for profit, completely disregarding the sanctity of human life. As millions of people were uprooted from their homes and separated from their families, their identities were erased, reducing them to mere commodities. The impact of the triangle trade went far beyond economics. It profoundly influenced societies and cultures, leaving scars that still resonate today. Recognizing this painful history enables us to appreciate the strength of those affected and underscores the importance of acknowledging and learning from our past. Brace yourself for a 912-year prison sentence. In an astonishing legal twist, a postman in Spain faced a mind-boggling request for a prison term that stretched over 912 years. This extreme demand came after he was accused of failing to deliver a staggering 42,768 letters. The prosecutor argued that such a massive penalty would serve as a warning to others about the importance of their duties. However, reality took a more reasonable turn. The court ultimately decided on a far less severe sentence of just 14 years and 2 months. This case highlights the often outrageous nature of legal actions and the lengths to which authorities might go in certain situations. Imagine the outrage and confusion among the public when they heard about the proposed sentence. Thankfully, the final verdict reflects a more balanced approach to justice, reminding us that even in the legal world, extremes don't always prevail. Why exactly does the Anomalocaris fascinate us today? This incredible predator lived around 500 million years ago during the Cambrian period and is often viewed as a marvel of evolution. Imagine a creature that looks like a bizarre combination of shrimp and squid. Anomalocaris boasted impressive claw-like appendages, which it used to catch its prey, showcasing its efficiency as a hunter. Its circular mouth was equipped with jagged teeth, perfect for tearing into soft-bodied animals that swam in the ancient seas. What's truly fascinating is how this creature had a huge impact on the ecosystem of its time. Being one of the top predators around, Anomalocaris could grow up to 3 feet long, making it a giant among its contemporaries. Though it vanished long ago, its unique features and role in the Cambrian explosion continue to spark curiosity among paleontologists and enthusiasts alike. What can the Anomalocaris teach us about survival and adaptation? Did you know Bach had 20 children? Johann Sebastian Bach, the legendary composer of the Baroque era, led a life full of music and family. With 2 wives, he fathered a remarkable 20 children. While many might think that raising such a large family would be daunting, Bach embraced it wholeheartedly. Several of his children followed in their father's musical footsteps, becoming accomplished musicians in their own right. Among them was Carl Philipp Emanuel Bach, who became known for his contributions to the transition from Baroque to classical music. This fascinating dynamic not only showcases the importance of family, but also highlights how musical talent can thrive across generations. Bach's legacy extends beyond his compositions. It's also about the rich family history that contributed to his influence in the world of classical music. Can you imagine the lively household filled with music and creativity? It's a reminder of how deeply intertwined family and art can be. Most people don't know this, but frogs rain down. In Honduras, there's an incredible phenomenon called lluvia de peces, which translates to rain of fishes, but often includes frogs too. Each year, residents witness this bizarre sight where frogs tumble from the sky during heavy rainstorms. Scientists believe that this unusual event happens when strong winds pick up these small creatures from ponds or rivers, carrying them high into the clouds until they fall like rain. Imagine walking outside to find frogs hopping around everywhere. The locals don't just shrug it off. They celebrate this annual event, embracing the quirky charm of their home. Festivals often accompany the rains, complete with food, music, and fun, turning a strange occurrence into a community celebration. Next time you think about rain, remember that in Honduras, it's not just water that falls from the sky. It's frogs, too. What an amazing way to connect with nature. Hard to believe, but NFTs are reshaping collectibles. In 2022, Logan Paul made waves in the world of Pokemon and digital assets by transforming the Pikachu Illustrator card into a non-fungible token, NFT, after buying it for a staggering $5 million. This card is no ordinary Pokemon card. It's one of the rarest and is often celebrated as the holy grail among collectors. By converting it into an NFT, Logan not only showcased a new way to own and trade collectibles, but also secured a spot in the Guinness World Records for the most valuable Pokemon card ever owned. This innovative move highlights how technology is changing the way we think about ownership and value in collectibles. With NFTs gaining popularity, collectors are now looking for ways to merge the physical and digital worlds, creating new markets and possibilities. Could this trend change how we treasure our favorite childhood memories? Why are so many Americans overweight and obese? This alarming statistic reveals that around 2/3 of Americans carry extra weight, with approximately half of them classified as obese. This issue extends beyond just appearance. It poses significant health risks, including diabetes, heart disease, and certain cancers. Factors contributing to this situation include lifestyle choices like diet and physical activity, often influenced by our fast-paced modern world. Many Americans find it challenging to maintain healthy eating habits, often opting for quick, processed foods over nutritious options. Additionally, a decrease in daily physical activity leads to fewer people engaging in regular exercise, further exacerbating the problem. It's not just individual choices at play, but also societal influences, like marketing unhealthy foods, the prevalence of sedentary lifestyles, and limited access to fresh produce in certain areas. Understanding these factors is crucial in tackling this public health concern and encouraging healthier lifestyles. What can be done to turn the tide in favor of better health? Did you know American POWs were near Hiroshima? For many years, it was a well-kept secret that some American prisoners of war were held in the vicinity of Hiroshima when the atomic bomb was dropped in 1945. This shocking fact highlights an often overlooked chapter of World War II history. After Japan's surrender, reports emerged that American soldiers were captured and imprisoned near this major historical site. The severity of their situation was compounded by the fact that they experienced the devastating effects of the atomic explosion. These POWs endured not only the horrors of war, but also the unimaginable aftermath of a nuclear bomb, making their story both heartbreaking and crucial to understanding the war's impact. Why have these men and their experiences remained largely in the shadows of history? Did you know that clouds can weigh over 1 million pounds? It sounds unbelievable, but it's true. A typical cumulus cloud, which is often the fluffy, white cotton-like cloud we see on sunny days, can contain around 500,000 to 1 million pounds of water. You might wonder how something so light and airy can pack such a heavy punch. The secret lies in the water droplets that make up the cloud. Each tiny droplet is just a fraction of a millimeter in diameter, yet millions of them gather together to form a cloud. While you might think clouds float effortlessly in the sky, their weight is held up by the warm air beneath them. This warm air rises, creating a balance that allows these massive water formations to stay aloft until they release that weight in the form of rain. Isn't it fascinating how nature can create such heavy wonders out of delicate droplets? Guess what really drives apple pie's global popularity? Apple pie is famously linked to American culture, but its roots actually stretch back to Europe. The first recipes for apple pie date back to the 14th century in England, where sweet and savory dishes using apples were enjoyed. The blend of spices and fruit created a dessert that quickly caught on in other countries. When early settlers arrived in America, they brought with them their love for this delicious treat. As apples thrived in the U.S. and different regional flavors emerged, apple pie transformed into a symbol of home and comfort. In fact, during World War II, soldiers even referred to it in their famed phrase, "as American as apple pie." Today, it represents not only a traditional dessert, but also a connection to cultural heritage, reminding us of simpler times. So the next time you enjoy a slice, think about its fascinating journey across the ocean. Prepare to be amazed by this venomous caterpillar. The Lanomia obliqua caterpillar may look adorable with its fuzzy body and vibrant colors, but don't let its charming appearance fool you. This remarkable creature is one of the most venomous caterpillars in the world, and it poses a serious threat to humans. Native to South America, especially in Brazil, the Lanomia obliqua's venom can cause severe reactions, including internal bleeding that can be fatal. When humans come into contact with these caterpillars, their venom can disrupt the blood's clotting process, leading to spontaneous bruising and even hemorrhaging. Thankfully, serious encounters are rare, but they remind us that nature can hide dangers in the most unexpected places. The story of the Lanomia obliqua teaches us about the balance of beauty and danger in the animal kingdom. So next time you see a colorful caterpillar, remember that appearances can be deceiving. Are you ready to respect the wonders and warnings of nature? Here's something incredible about the universe's expansion. In the 1920s, astronomer Edwin Hubble made a groundbreaking discovery. The universe is expanding. This means that galaxies are not just hanging out in one place. They are actually moving away from us at astonishing speeds. The fascinating part is that the farther a galaxy is, the faster it seems to recede from us. Picture it like this. If you blow up a balloon, the dots on its surface move further apart as it inflates. This cosmic expansion is fueled by dark energy, a mysterious force that makes up about 68% of our universe. Scientists are still trying to understand how dark energy works and its role in the universe's future. Could it lead to scenarios like the Big Bang or even the ultimate fate of everything around us? As we continue to explore, the universe still holds many secrets, waiting to be unveiled. Believe it or not, the oldest university is in Morocco. The University of Al-Qarawiyyin in Fez, founded in 859 by the inspiring Fatima Al-Fihri, holds a remarkable title. Recognized by UNESCO and the Guinness Book of Records, it is celebrated as the oldest continuously operating university in the world. Imagine a place where students have been learning for over 160 years. Fatima Al-Fihri, a visionary woman, opened the university to provide quality education, focusing on religious and natural sciences. It was groundbreaking at the time, especially for women's education, and has paved the way for countless scholars throughout the centuries. Today, Al-Qarawiyyin continues to nurture minds, welcoming students from various backgrounds who seek knowledge in a range of disciplines. Its rich history reflects a commitment to education that transcends generations. So the next time you think about iconic places of learning, remember that the roots of higher education stretch back to this remarkable university in Morocco. How amazing is that? Most people don't know this, but horns are iconic. Hollywood's costume department has crafted some of the most memorable horns seen in films, like the ones worn by characters such as Maleficent. These striking designs have become unforgettable symbols of villainy and power. But interestingly, they don't accurately reflect historical realities. In medieval times, horns were often used as instruments or symbols of status, but they didn't look like the elaborate, twisted creations we see on screen. Instead, costume designers exaggerate and stylize horns to enhance a character's personality and bring them to life. This artistic license helps immerse viewers in a fantastical world, making it visually captivating. So next time you see a character sporting horns, remember they are more about storytelling and creativity than factual history. Ever wondered how SADS affects young adults? Sudden arrhythmic death syndrome, or SADS, is a frightening condition that can take the lives of seemingly healthy individuals, especially young adults. Imagine a perfectly normal day suddenly turning tragic due to a hidden heart issue. People experiencing SADS can have no prior symptoms, leaving friends and family in shock when the unthinkable happens: sudden cardiac arrest. This condition can strike during sleep or while awake, adding an unsettling unpredictability to its nature. Experts believe genetic factors and heart abnormalities may play a role in SADS, but more research is needed to fully understand this mystery. Knowing that this syndrome primarily affects the young makes it all the more alarming. After all, life is meant to be lived to its fullest. Awareness and understanding of SADS can potentially save lives. So what can we do to spread the word? Did you know that hedgehogs gather in arrays? This quirky term captures the adorable charm of these spiky little creatures. Hedgehogs are fascinating animals, easily recognized by their round bodies, tiny faces, and iconic spines that serve as protection against predators. You might catch a glimpse of them rummaging through gardens or snuffling in the underbrush during twilight hours. The term array perfectly describes the delightful way these creatures group together, especially when foraging for food or seeking mates in breeding season. Although they're often solitary, seeing them in an array can evoke warm feelings. Hedgehogs belong to the Erinaceidae family and come in various species across the globe, each with unique traits and habitats. For instance, the European hedgehog is known for its catchy behavior of curling into a tight ball when threatened, while the African pygmy hedgehog is a popular pet due to its smaller size. So the next time you hear about an array of hedgehogs, imagine a bunch of sweet little balls of fur and spines gathering together, showcasing nature's incredible ability to bring diverse creatures together. Ever wondered how a theremin creates music without touching it? The theremin is an incredible and unique musical instrument that plays notes in a truly innovative way. Rather than strumming or pressing keys, musicians use two metal antennas to sense the position of their hands. As their hands move closer or farther away from these antennas, the theremin detects those movements, leading to a variety of sounds. This contactless playing allows for amazing control over frequency and volume, giving artists the ability to explore sounds like never before. You can hear the theremin in contemporary classical music, experimental pieces, and even some rock tunes, showcasing its versatility. Imagine floating your hands in midair, bringing a symphony to life without ever touching a single string. With its roots in technology and artistry, the theremin draws curious listeners and players alike into a fascinating blend of music and science. What other mind-blowing instruments could change how we hear music? Believe it or not, stockings have a magical origin. This delightful tradition traces back to the legendary figure of Saint Nicholas, known for his generosity and kind deeds. According to the tale, Saint Nicholas once dropped coins down a chimney, which then landed in stockings that children had hung by the fireplace to dry. This act of kindness sparked the idea of filling stockings with small gifts, creating a charming custom that continues today. Every year, families eagerly hang their stockings, hoping to find treats and surprises waiting for them on Christmas morning. While the original story takes place in ancient times, the spirit of giving remains strong. In modern times, stockings can be filled with candy, toys, and little trinkets, making them a special part of holiday celebrations. It's fascinating how a simple legend about a kind-hearted saint changed holiday traditions around the world. So when you hang up a stocking this year, remember the spirit of Saint Nicholas and the joy he brought to many. Ever wondered how long a day on Neptune is? A day on this distant planet lasts about 16 hours, 6 minutes, and 36 seconds. That might surprise you when you think about how far Neptune is from the Sun. Despite being the furthest planet in our solar system, Neptune spins surprisingly fast on its axis. This rapid rotation creates strong winds and storms, some of the most powerful in the solar system. Imagine experiencing a whirlwind day where the sun sets and rises quickly, compared to what we experience here on Earth. With its beautiful deep blue color, largely due to methane in its atmosphere, Neptune is a fascinating world full of mysteries yet to be uncovered. So while we enjoy our 24-hour days filled with activities, Neptune's swift rotation tells us a different story about how time can vary across the cosmos. Can you picture that? What if I told you banana peels are packed with potassium? Many people focus on the sweet yellow fruit and toss away the peel without a second thought. However, the peel is actually the part richest in potassium, which is vital for our health. Potassium plays a crucial role in maintaining heart health, regulating blood pressure, and supporting muscle function. By tossing the peel, you might be missing out on a powerhouse of nutrients. Rich in antioxidants and vitamins, banana peels can boost your overall health too. So next time you peel a banana, consider blending or cooking with the peel instead of throwing it away. You can add it to smoothies, stir fries, or even make a delicious tea. With so many benefits packed into that often discarded skin, why not give banana peels a chance? It's time to rethink the way we enjoy bananas. Prepare to be amazed by the Devil's Kettle. This incredible waterfall, located in Judge C.R. Magny State Park in Minnesota, features a mysterious hole where part of its river seems to vanish without a trace. For decades, scientists have been intrigued by this enigma, performing various experiments, such as dye tests and even launching ping-pong balls into the hole, all in an effort to uncover the secret behind the disappearing water. Eventually, geologists revealed that the water doesn't simply disappear. It flows underground and eventually resurfaces in the river downstream through hidden fissures in the rock. This fascinating process showcases nature's ability to surprise us, yet the Devil's Kettle still captivates visitors with its beauty and mystery. People flock to see this unique natural wonder, wondering just where that water journeys before it reappears. Guess what really drives healthier pizza innovations? In 2013, a group of talented Scottish scientists took on the delicious challenge of creating a pizza that packs a nutritional punch. Their innovative recipe contains an incredible 30% of the daily recommended nutrients. Imagine biting into a slice of your favorite pizza and knowing it's not only tasty, but also good for you. The team's aim was to make fast food healthier without losing the flavors that people love. They carefully blended wholesome ingredients, enhancing the traditional pizza with fruits, vegetables, and other nutritious elements. This exciting development shows that eating well doesn't have to mean giving up on the joy of comfort food. So next time you indulge in a slice, think about how science is reshaping our favorite meals into more balanced options. Will this pizza lead the way for other fast foods to follow suit? Here's a wild fact about cave living in China. In Zhongdong, a massive cavern nestled in Guizhou province, around 100 people have transformed this underground wonder into a cozy community. Imagine living with your neighbors beneath a stone roof that could easily fit a skyscraper inside. This unique group has built houses, set up a school, and even created spaces for livestock, blending modern living with the advantages of nature's design. The cave is not just a shelter, it serves as a playground and a gathering place for families, making it a tight-knit society unlike any other. Living in such an extraordinary space offers both challenges and benefits, like protection from the elements and a fascinating backdrop for everyday life. It's a reminder of how resourceful humans can be in adapting to their environments. Would you be brave enough to live in a cave? You won't believe this about the 50th century. Poncel Pinternen and Anda are at the forefront of remarkable advancements stemming from the DIVA project, which has revolutionized technology in their era. The DIVA initiative focuses on integrating advanced robotics, artificial intelligence, and renewable energy to create sustainable living environments. Poncel is a brilliant engineer crafting new hardware that runs on zero-emission energy, while Anda, a visionary software developer, is programming the AI systems that communicate seamlessly with the environment. Their efforts are not just about technical innovations. They aim to improve quality of life for everyone, making daily tasks easier and more efficient. Imagine a world where homes adjust to our needs and public transport is entirely automated. As these two trailblazers push the limits of science, they inspire future generations to dream even bigger. What could the next breakthrough be? Believe it or not, marathons can be run worldwide. Chow Smith accomplished an incredible feat by running a marathon on all 7 continents in just 7 days from January 25th to 31st, 2017. This extraordinary challenge showcased her determination and love for running as she celebrated her 70th birthday. From the sunny beaches of Australia to the vibrant streets of Singapore, each location offered unique landscapes and challenges. Imagine racing through the ancient history of Egypt, experiencing the picturesque canals of the Netherlands, sprinting through the bustling energy of New York, traversing the breathtaking vistas of Chile, and finally braving the icy terrain of Antarctica. Chow not only pushed her limits, but also inspired countless others with her adventurous spirit. How many people do you know who could conquer such an achievement? Did you know the first online sale was a pizza? Back in 1994, Pizza Hut made history by selling a pizza over the internet, marking the beginning of e-commerce as we know it today. This revolutionary idea emerged when Pizza Hut partnered with a college student who had a knack for technology. They created a simple website that allowed customers to place orders for their favorite pizzas from the comfort of their own homes. Imagine ordering a piping hot pepperoni pizza without ever picking up the phone. This innovative move was a massive leap forward, showcasing how digital platforms could change the way we shop. Since then, the world of online shopping has exploded, with everything from groceries to gadgets available at our fingertips. Fast forward to now, and e-commerce is a booming industry. It's hard to believe that a single pizza order started it all. As we enjoy the convenience of online shopping, it's fascinating to remember that this all began with a simple slice. What might the next big online milestone be? Can you imagine how much data a 16 GB drive holds? This compact storage device can actually manage around 240,000 times the data capacity of the iconic Voyager spacecraft. Launched in 1977, Voyager is famous for its journey beyond our solar system, carrying groundbreaking images and information about space. However, its storage capacity is a mere 8-track data tapes, which amount to just a bit over 600 kilobytes. In contrast, a modern 16 GB drive can easily store thousands of high-resolution photos, hours of HD video, and countless documents. This leap in technology highlights not just advancements in storage, but also the exponential growth in how we create and consume data today. As we continue to generate more content, from social media posts to streaming videos, it's fascinating to think about how our tools for storing this information have evolved so dramatically. Can you believe how far we've come? Look out for these dangerous foods for dogs. Many common foods can be harmful or even deadly to our four-legged friends. Common items like chocolate, grapes, and onions might be delicious for us, but they can wreak havoc on a dog's health. Chocolate contains theobromine, which dogs cannot metabolize efficiently, leading to symptoms like vomiting, rapid heart rate, and even seizures. Grapes and raisins can cause severe kidney damage, while onions and garlic can lead to anemia over time. It's essential for dog owners to be vigilant and keep these foods out of reach. Instead, always opt for dog-friendly treats that are safe and nutritious. A safe diet ensures your dog stays happy and healthy, reducing the risk of upset stomachs or severe health complications. Remember, if you're ever in doubt about whether a food is safe for your pet, it's best to consult your veterinarian. Keeping a watchful eye on what your furry friend eats is an important part of being a responsible pet owner. Is your pup in danger from your dinner table? Hard to believe, but North Korea limits hairstyles. Did you know that people in North Korea can only choose from 28 government-approved hairstyles? This rule is not just about hair, it's a way for the government to control personal expression and enforce social conformity. Each hairstyle is categorized to fit specific gender norms and is meant to reflect the ideals promoted by the state. For example, men often have to stick to short, neat cuts, while women have options that range from simple mid-length styles to more elaborate looks. The government argues that these restrictions help maintain order and uniformity, but many see it as a blatant limitation on individual freedom. In a world where self-expression is celebrated, It's shocking to think that something as simple as choosing how to wear your hair can be so heavily regulated. How would you feel living in such a strict environment? Here's a wild fact about the Hoover Dam. This incredible structure, completed in 1935 during the tough times of the Great Depression, stands as a testament to human ingenuity and determination. The Hoover Dam is made from a staggering 4.36 million cubic yards of concrete. To put that into perspective, it's enough to build a two-lane highway that stretches about 2,500 miles from San Francisco to New York City. That's like driving cross-country multiple times. The dam not only generates hydroelectric power for millions, but also helps control the Colorado River's flow, preventing floods and providing water for irrigation. Its construction employed thousands of workers, showcasing solidarity during a challenging economic time and transforming the landscape of the American Southwest. Today, the Hoover Dam attracts tourists from all over the world who marvel at its gigantic size and impressive architecture. Have you ever thought about how much effort it took to create this monumental feat of engineering? Let's discover the magic of Brian Detmer's book sculptures. This Atlanta-based artist takes old, forgotten books and transforms them into stunning three-dimensional art pieces. Using meticulous cutting, carving, and sculpting techniques, Detmer uncovers hidden forms within the pages, making them come alive in a way that amazes everyone who sees his work. Imagine flipping through an ordinary book only to find a meticulously crafted sculpture that shifts your perspective on literature. Each piece tells a story of its own, where words become shapes and ideas morph into intricate designs. By breathing new life into discarded books, Detmer not only preserves their essence, but also challenges our understanding of art and value. His sculptures encourage us to rethink how we engage with printed materials, reminding us that beauty can be found in unexpected places. So the next time you see a book, consider what lies beneath its surface. What hidden artistry might be waiting to be revealed? Prepare to be amazed by tectonic plates. Did you know that these colossal sections of the Earth's crust drift at the speed of about 1 millimeter each week? That's roughly the same as how fast your fingernails grow. This slow but steady movement comes from the intense heat bubbling up from the Earth's core, creating powerful forces that push and pull these rocky plates. Over a year, tectonic plates can shift between 1 and 2 inches. While this might sound insignificant on a human timescale, over millions of years, these movements help shape continents, create mountains, and cause earthquakes. So next time you hear about a tectonic event, remember that it's a tiny yet powerful story of our planet constantly moving and changing. Isn't it fascinating to think about how such small movements can lead to massive geological transformations? Turns out the truth is that Angel Falls is majestic. This stunning waterfall in Venezuela holds the title of the highest uninterrupted waterfall in the world, plunging an astonishing 3,112 feet from a tabletop mountain known as Ollantaytambo. Imagine standing before such a natural wonder, where water cascades down in a continuous flow, often creating a mesmerizing mist that enhances the vibrant colors of the surrounding jungle. The lush vegetation around Angel Falls is home to an array of wildlife, including toucans and monkeys. Visitors often embark on thrilling journeys through the dense rainforest to catch a glimpse of this awe-inspiring sight. Whether you prefer hiking through the rich flora or taking a scenic boat ride to get up close, Angel Falls offers an unforgettable experience. So when will you plan your adventure to witness this breathtaking gem? Prepare to be amazed by California's massive doors. The Lawrence Livermore Lab, known for its groundbreaking work in nuclear fusion, is home to the world's heaviest doors, each tipping the scales at an impressive 44 tons. These colossal doors serve an important purpose. They protect sensitive nuclear fusion experiments that have the potential to revolutionize energy production. What's even more astonishing is that these immense gates can be opened with just one finger. This impressive feat is made possible by advanced engineering and counterbalancing systems that reduce the weight and allow for easy maneuvering. Imagine the teamwork behind their construction and installation, as well as the technology needed to ensure safety while maintaining ease of access. These doors not only secure advanced research, but also exemplify the marvels of modern engineering that blends strength with usability. How cool is that? Get ready to explore the fun world of Lollipop. This vibrant place is all about celebrating food and drink, offering a delightful atmosphere where visitors can indulge their taste buds. At the heart of Lollipop is Amaze, a quirky character who is known for her struggles with making friends. While she enjoys the delicious treats and drinks that fill the air with mouth-watering aromas, navigating social interactions proves to be a real challenge for her. Imagine being surrounded by sweets and savory dishes, yet feeling a bit out of place. Amaze's journey in connecting with others adds a layer of depth to the experience at Lollipop. The more she tries to engage with fellow food enthusiasts, the more interesting her adventure becomes. Will she find her groove in this fantastic food wonderland? This charming narrative emphasizes the importance of friendship and community, showing that even in a magical place like Lollipop, it can be tough to connect and bond with others. Come discover how Amaze learns to embrace her uniqueness while savoring delicious flavors. Why exactly does battery life matter for fast charging? In our fast-paced world, a phone that charges in just 1 minute seems like a dream come true. But what if it only lasts for an hour? This situation is similar to a caffeinated sprinter speeding ahead before crashing. Scientists are working on aluminum batteries to solve this energy dilemma, hoping to achieve quick charging times without sacrificing longevity. Aluminum batteries hold promise because they can potentially charge faster and be more environmentally friendly than traditional lithium-ion batteries. However, creating a battery that balances rapid energy delivery with a long lifespan remains a challenge. If scientists crack this code, not only could our gadgets run longer on a single charge, but they would also minimize our reliance on continual charging throughout the day. Is it possible to have the best of both worlds in battery technology? You won't believe this about food packaging. The color of the bag can actually change how we perceive taste. Studies show that our brains rely heavily on visual cues, meaning that if you put salt and vinegar chips in a bright cheese and onion bag, many people might not even notice the difference. It's fascinating how our senses work together. Our brains make quick connections between colors and flavors. For instance, people often associate bright colors with bold flavors and muted colors with milder tastes. This trick can be seen in many food products, from candies to snacks. Companies understand this power and use colors to shape our expectations and enhance our eating experience. Ever noticed how a red bag makes you excited for something sweet? It's all part of the game. So next time you snack, pay attention to the packaging. Your eyes might be influencing your taste buds more than you realize. Is it really true that we mimic emotions around us? Absolutely. Humans have an incredible ability to unconsciously reflect the feelings and behaviors of those nearby. For example, if you're in a room where everyone is laughing, you might find yourself chuckling along, even if you don't know what's funny. This phenomenon is known as emotional contagion, and it shows how our perceptions can be influenced by the expressions and actions of others. Studies reveal that when we see someone smile, our brain can trigger similar feelings, making us feel happier too. This mimicking behavior can even happen with sadness, anger, or stress, affecting our thoughts and actions. So the next time you notice yourself reflecting someone else's mood, remember, it's not just you. It's a natural human reaction that connects us, helping to shape our shared experiences. Isn't that fascinating? What if I told you mirrors can trick your eyes? It's true. The shape of a mirror plays a big role in how we see ourselves. For instance, a curved mirror can distort perceptions of height and width. When you stand in front of a slightly bowed mirror, you might look taller, shorter, wider, or even skinnier than you actually are. This isn't just a fun house trick. It can genuinely affect how you feel about your appearance. In bathrooms, where many of us start our day, these deceptive reflections may lead to unrealistic body image issues. The next time you catch a glimpse of yourself while brushing your teeth, think about what that mirror might really be saying. Are you seeing the real you, or just the reflection of a curve? Mirrors are more than just glass. They can influence our self-perception in unexpected ways. Have you heard how elephants talk underground? Elephants possess an incredible ability to communicate with one another through the ground using sensitive cells in their feet. These magnificent creatures can detect subsonic rumblings, which are sounds that are too low in frequency for humans to hear. When one elephant trumpets or makes other vocalizations, the vibrations travel through the soil, allowing others nearby to pick up on these signals. This underground communication is vital, especially in dense forests where visibility is limited. Elephants might use this method to warn each other of danger, locate friends, or even to coordinate their movements when traveling in herds. The sensitive cells in their feet, known as Pacinian corpuscles, act like super sensors, picking up on the tiniest of vibrations. This fascinating ability highlights just how social and intelligent these animals are, proving that there is so much more beneath the surface of their behavior. Isn't it amazing how elephants can stay connected even away from sight? Can you imagine that Earth's magnetic field is so powerful? Despite having a strength of about 50 microteslas, which sounds weak when compared to everyday magnets that can reach around 10 milliteslas, this magnetic field is crucial for life on our planet. It acts like a protective shield, deflecting harmful solar radiation and cosmic rays that would otherwise bombard the Earth. Without this magnetic blanket, our atmosphere could be stripped away over time, making it difficult for life to thrive. Additionally, many migratory animals, like birds and sea turtles, rely on the Earth's magnetic field for navigation during their long journeys. They sense these magnetic cues to find their way home or locate feeding grounds. So while it may seem like a small force, the magnetic field is a vital player in keeping our planet safe and supporting wildlife. How amazing is that? This might surprise you. Honey badgers are fearless warriors. Known for their incredible toughness, honey badgers possess skin that can withstand blows from machetes, arrows, and even spears. This remarkable natural armor makes them one of the toughest animals on the planet. More than just resilient, these small but mighty creatures exhibit a fearless attitude, often confronting much larger predators like lions without hesitation. Their reputation for tenacity has earned them a place in popular culture where they are celebrated for taking on challenges despite their size. Whether they are digging into beehives for honey or fending off snakes, honey badgers approach life with unmatched bravery. Their unique adaptations, including sharp claws and impressive strength, help them thrive in the wild. So the next time you hear about the honey badger, remember it's not just an animal. It's a symbol of courage and resilience in the animal kingdom. Can you believe oceans meet but don't mix? In the Gulf of Alaska, a fascinating phenomenon occurs where two distinct bodies of water come together without blending. This stunning sight happens when fresh water from melting glaciers flows into the ocean, creating a vivid line between the fresh and salty waters. The difference in salinity and density makes it possible for these two types of water to coexist side by side. Imagine standing on a boat and looking down at the water, seeing a clear dividing line between the deep blue ocean and the lighter fresh water. This striking divide not only captivates onlookers, but also supports unique ecosystems where marine life thrives. Species adapted to freshwater and saltwater can live in this extraordinary environment, making it a hotspot for biodiversity. Scientists study this phenomenon to better understand ocean dynamics and the effects of climate change on our planet's waters. Isn't it incredible how nature creates such breathtaking displays that challenge our understanding of how things should work? Did you know about Colin's population crisis? In the 1990s, Colin became infamous for being the most densely populated area in the world, housing over 3,000 residents in a tiny space. Imagine living in cramped, poorly built buildings where personal space was a rarity. The living conditions were daunting, characterized by a severe lack of sanitation and proper urban planning. These factors led to a community where many faced daily struggles just to survive. With minimal authority presence to address these issues, life in Colin was a constant challenge for its residents. People struggled with inadequate access to clean water, health facilities, and waste management, making their living situation even tougher. This crisis highlighted significant issues in urban development and the importance of effective governance in maintaining healthy living environments. Colin's story serves as a powerful reminder of the need for sustainable urban planning, especially as cities around the globe continue to grow. How can we learn from Colin to create better cities for the future? Have you ever wondered why chefs love eggs? Eggs are truly a culinary treasure with over 100 ways to prepare them. Whether you enjoy them scrambled, poached, or in a frittata, eggs offer endless possibilities in the kitchen. Their versatility allows them to shine in sweet dishes like cakes and custards as well. Interestingly, the pleats on a traditional chef's hat, known as a toque, symbolize the chef's mastery of egg cooking techniques. Each pleat represents one of the many different ways to prepare eggs, showcasing the chef's experience and skills. This highlights the importance of eggs in cooking, as they are not just a staple, but an essential element in creating delicious meals. Whether you're a novice in the kitchen or a seasoned cook, understanding the many ways to cook eggs can elevate your culinary creations. The next time you crack an egg, remember its rich history and significance in the world of cooking. Is it really true that mushrooms can glow? Yes, it is. The Armillaria melea, commonly known as honey fungus, possesses a fascinating ability to emit a soft, eerie glow in the dark. This unique phenomenon is called bioluminescence, and it's a characteristic shared with certain fireflies and deep-sea creatures. In dark forest environments, these mushrooms light up the forest floor, creating an enchanting scene that captivates nature lovers and scientists alike. The glow is primarily produced by chemical reactions within the mushroom, specifically involving a protein called luciferin. While the precise reason for this glow is still a topic of research, some theories suggest it may help attract insects or other organisms that can spread its spores. Imagine stumbling upon a glowing mushroom in the woods at night, its gentle light illuminating the surroundings. This astonishing feature makes Armillaria melea not only an interesting subject of study, but also a magical sight in nature's theater. This might surprise you. Where does goodbye really come from? The word goodbye actually has its roots in the old phrase, "God be with you." This expression was a heartfelt farewell intended to wish safety and blessings upon someone as they journeyed away. Imagine saying a heartfelt prayer for a friend every time they left your side. Over time, as language naturally evolves, this long phrase transformed into the shorter, more casual goodbye we use today. While the original religious connotation may have faded, the underlying sentiment remains. Even now, when we say goodbye, we're still conveying that same wish for someone's well-being and safe travels. It's fascinating how our language captures emotions and traditions from the past, don't you think? So next time you bid farewell, remember that you're participating in a centuries-old tradition. Guess what really drives meteor showers? Meteor showers are captivating celestial events that thrill stargazers, and they originate from the remnants of comets. When a comet flies close to the sun, it sheds dust and debris along its path. This trail of tiny particles orbits the sun just like the comet itself. As Earth travels through space on its annual journey around the sun, it occasionally crosses this dusty trail. When this happens, the small particles enter our atmosphere at incredible speeds, heating up and glowing brightly as they burn up, creating dazzling streaks of light we see as meteor showers. One famous example is the Perseids, which happens every August and can produce dozens of meteors every hour. So the next time you catch a shooting star, remember it's just a piece of a comet lighting up our sky as Earth passes by. Did you know about Antarctica's smallest giant? Antarctica's largest native land animal is actually a tiny wingless midgefly that measures just half an inch long. This little critter might not look impressive at first glance, but it holds the title for being the biggest terrestrial creature on this icy continent. While most of the other animals in Antarctica, like seals and penguins, are marine animals that thrive in the ocean, the midgeflies have adapted to survive in the harsh conditions on land. They can be found during the brief summer months when temperatures rise just enough for them to become active. Despite their size, these midgeflies play a vital role in the ecosystem, feeding on algae and helping to break down organic matter. So next time you think of Antarctica, remember it's not just about the seals and penguins. This small yet significant midge shows us that life can thrive even in the most extreme environments. How amazing is that? Did you know that Jet Li turned down a bodyguard role? As a child, Jet Li wowed audiences as part of the Chinese national wushu team, showcasing his incredible martial arts skills. In a remarkable twist of fate, he performed for President Nixon during Nixon's historic visit to China in 1972. Impressed by Li's talent and discipline, Nixon even offered him a position as his personal bodyguard. Surprisingly, Jet Li declined this unique opportunity. Instead of following a path that may have propelled him into political fame, he chose to pursue his passion for film and martial arts. This decision led to a stellar career, making him one of the most recognized martial arts actors in the world. Jet Li's journey illustrates how choices can shape destinies in unexpected ways. What might have happened if he had accepted that offer? Is it really true that a violin sold for millions? In 2011, the legendary Stradivarius Lady Blunt violin made headlines when it sold for a jaw-dropping $15.9 million at an auction in London. This incredible sale not only set a world record for the highest price ever paid for a violin, but it also showcased the exceptional craftsmanship of Antonio Stradivari, an 18th century luthier known for creating some of the finest string instruments in history. The auction, held by the Tarisio Auction House, took on a greater significance when all proceeds were donated to support the victims of the devastating earthquake and tsunami that struck Japan earlier that year. Thanks to this remarkable gesture, the sale of the Lady Blunt violin became not just a financial milestone, but also a beacon of hope for those in need. This violin, which is named after its previous owner, Lady Anne Blunt, resonates with not only beautiful music, but also a powerful story of compassion and generosity. Could such a unique blend of art and charity inspire others to use their talents for good? Is it really true that David Dobrik knows Justin Bieber? David Dobrik, the popular YouTuber and influencer, has a remarkable reputation for his close connections with a variety of celebrities, including the iconic Justin Bieber and the famous Jenner sisters. Known for his energetic vlogs and humorous skits, Dobrik has built a unique brand that attracts both fans and fellow stars alike. His social media presence allows him to easily collaborate with big names, creating content that keeps his millions of followers entertained. These interactions not only strengthen his status in the influencer community, but also highlight the fascinating world where digital fame can effortlessly blend with celebrity culture. Fans often find themselves curious about how these connections form and what it's like to share a laugh with their favorite stars. Are you ready to dive into the drama and fun of this celebrity-packed universe? Why exactly did Play-Doh become a beloved children's toy? Back in the 1930s, this versatile material was originally used as a wallpaper cleaner. It helped remove pesky soot stains from walls, making homes look fresh and tidy. The soft, moldable putty made cleaning more efficient and satisfying. However, as time passed, children discovered that this same product could be transformed into a fun and creative outlet. With its colorful, squishy texture, Play-Doh became a playground for imagination. Kids everywhere delighted in shaping it into various figures, animals, and even fantastical creatures. This unexpected transition from a household cleaning tool to an engaging toy illustrates how innovation can lead to surprising new uses. Today, Play-Doh is not just a cleaning aid, but also a beloved staple in playrooms, classrooms, and arts and crafts projects. Who knew cleaning could spark so much joy and creativity? Guess what really drives Uranus's mysterious rings? Uranus, the seventh planet from the Sun, has a fascinating array of 13 faint rings and 27 moons, many of which boast names inspired by Shakespearean characters. This makes it not only unique in our solar system, but also a literary treasure trove. The rings are remarkably thin and dark, making them hard to spot, but they add to the planet's charm. What's even more intriguing is Uranus's magnetic field, which is tilted steeply from its rotational axis. This unusual alignment leads to bizarre auroras, offering a spectacular show of colors. Imagine dazzling lights dancing across a planet that spins on its side. With such strange features and a connection to literature, Uranus captivates our imagination and challenges our understanding of planetary science. Isn't it amazing how a planet can intertwine art and nature? You might be shocked to learn that the Amazon River is massive, stretching an astonishing 7,062 kilometers. The Amazon is one of the longest rivers on the planet. It flows through countries like Brazil, Peru, and Colombia, weaving through the lush Amazon rainforest, which is often called the lungs of the earth due to its vital role in producing oxygen. This mighty river is not just long, it carries more water than any other river in the world, contributing to its vast ecosystem teeming with diverse wildlife. From jaguars prowling its banks to colorful macaws soaring above, the Amazon nurtures countless species that depend on its waters. Additionally, the river is central to many indigenous cultures, offering both resources and a way of life. Isn't it fascinating how this incredible natural wonder plays such an important role in our planet's health and biodiversity? Prepare to be amazed by your brain's tickling secret. Did you know that your brain has a clever trick to keep you from tickling yourself? It sounds surprising, but this ability plays an essential role in how we interact socially. The brain uses self-awareness to recognize the sensation of tickling, which means when you try to tickle your own feet, it doesn't tickle back. This fascinating mechanism helps maintain social order by preventing you from bursting into fits of laughter during everyday activities. Imagine trying to hold a serious conversation or get work done while uncontrollable giggles take over. By filtering out these sensations, your brain ensures that you can focus on daily tasks without distraction. So next time you burst into laughter when someone else tickles you, remember that your brain is working hard to keep you composed and engaged with the world around you. How cool is it that something so simple helps you navigate your day-to-day life? Prepare to be amazed by muscle memory and nuclei. Even after we lose muscle mass, say from taking a break from the gym or recovering from an injury, our bodies hold on to something special. During previous training, our muscle cells gain extra nuclei, the command center for muscle growth. This means that even when we start to lose strength, those additional nuclei remain in our muscles, waiting for us to get back to working out. When we resume training, these extra nuclei jump into action, helping us rebuild muscle faster than if we had started from scratch. It's like your body has a secret stash of training power. This phenomenon explains why athletes often bounce back quickly after time off. So whether you're coming back after a break or just trying to tone up, remember that your body's equipped with an amazing boost from its past training experiences. Did you know about the Logitech MX vertical mouse? This innovative gadget, previously known as the Argo Twister, is designed specifically to keep your wrist and hand comfortable during long computer sessions. Its unique vertical shape encourages a natural hand position, drastically reducing the risk of repetitive strain injuries often associated with traditional flat mice. Imagine using a computer for hours without feeling discomfort. The MX vertical mouse is perfect for anyone who spends a lot of time using a computer, whether for work or fun. Its design not only enhances comfort, but also boosts productivity, allowing you to focus better without frequent breaks. Plus, the advanced technology inside ensures smooth navigation and precise control, making it a stylish and efficient choice for tech enthusiasts. So if you're tired of wrist pain and want to work comfortably, this mouse might just be what you need. Did you know that starfish have eyes on their arms? These fascinating creatures, known scientifically as asteroids, have unique eyes located at the tips of each of their arms. Although these eyes aren't like human eyes, they help starfish sense light and dark, aiding their navigation in the ocean. Surprisingly, starfish can live quite a long time, anywhere from 10 to 34 years depending on the species and environment. As carnivores, they have an appetite for a variety of marine delicacies including clams, oysters, and even corals. Their feeding method is also intriguing. They can extend their stomachs out of their bodies to digest food outside, an unusual but effective approach. With around 1,500 species scattered across the world's oceans, starfish are not only important members of their ecosystems, but also captivating organisms to study. Is it really true that Chile has the tallest skyscraper? Absolutely. Standing at an impressive 984 feet, the Gran Torre Santiago is the tallest skyscraper in South America, soaring high above the vibrant cityscape of Santiago. Completed in 2014, this architectural masterpiece is part of the Costa Nara Center complex, which showcases modern urban development in the heart of Chile's capital. The Gran Torre offers stunning views of the Andes Mountains and the city below, making it a popular spot for tourists and locals alike. Its sleek design and towering presence symbolize the growth and progress of Santiago, reflecting the city's blend of rich history and contemporary innovation. If you're ever in town, a visit to the observation deck is a must for breathtaking panoramas. Have you ever seen a building this tall? Did you know hydrocolloids enhance your coffee experience? These fascinating substances play a significant role in food science, especially in making your favorite beverages like coffee and milk even better. Hydrocolloids are thickening agents that help create a smooth and creamy texture. When added to coffee, they can improve mouthfeel and make each sip feel luxurious. You might find hydrocolloids in many popular coffee drinks, from lattes to frappuccinos, helping to stabilize foam or enhance flavors. In milk, they serve a similar purpose, ensuring consistency and preventing separation, whether you're pouring it into cereal or using it in a creamy recipe. What's even cooler is that hydrocolloids can come from natural sources like plants, making them a great option for those seeking healthier food choices. So the next time you enjoy your cup of joe or a milkshake, remember that these invisible heroes are working hard to elevate your taste experience. Curious how else food science is changing what you eat and drink? What if I told you ants invented farming first? Long before humans learned to cultivate crops, ants were already mastering the art of agriculture. Specifically, leafcutter ants have been growing fungi for food, proving that nature's innovators come in all sizes. These clever insects cut leaves into tiny pieces and carry them back to their underground homes, where they cultivate a specialized fungus that becomes their main meal. Their farming skills are surprisingly sophisticated. They manage the humidity and temperature in their nests, ensuring the perfect environment for fungus growth. They even regulate the chemical balance to keep their crop healthy. This incredible relationship shows a unique example of cooperation, as the fungus serves as food for the ants, while the ants provide the fungus with nourishment and protection. Isn't it amazing how different species can share such a beneficial relationship? Next time you see an ant, remember that it might just be a tiny farmer at work. What if I told you about a surprising agreement? In France, a lawyer named André-François Raffray made a unique deal with a 90-year-old woman to buy her apartment. He agreed to pay her $500 every month for her home, which seemed like a fair arrangement at first. Over time, however, this agreement turned into a fascinating story of longevity and commitment. For an incredible 30 years, he kept up his payments, totaling $180,000. But there's a twist. André ended up outliving the woman he had made the agreement with. This situation raises intriguing questions about life, financial planning, and the unexpected turns our choices can take. It's not just a simple contract. It showcases how life can change, reminding us of the deep connections we can form and the surprising outcomes that can arise from our decisions. How often do we consider the long-term effects of our choices? Here's a wild fact about nautiluses. These fascinating creatures have been around for over 480 million years, making them one of the oldest surviving species on Earth. Imagine living in the ocean's depths long before the dinosaurs roamed the land. Nautiluses are unique because of their beautifully chambered shells, which not only offer protection, but also help them navigate the ocean by controlling buoyancy. As they fill different chambers with gas or water, they can rise or sink in the water column, allowing them to hunt or hide from predators. These living fossils provide scientists with invaluable insight into the history of marine life and evolution. By studying nautiluses, we learn about the Earth's distant past, when the seas teemed with strange creatures. How amazing is it that a species has survived through so many changes in our planet's history?